dark subject that's still taboo in many circles, and oftentimes people don't talk about it until it's too late. This week is Suicide Prevention Week.
Yeah, it's designated to raise awareness, to reduce the stigma around this pervasive problem. The CDC says nearly 50,000 Americans died from suicide last year, the highest number on record. The White House has even issued a proclamation to renew its commitment to finding solutions. You at home also have a part to play, and that includes knowing the signs to look out for.
It's a permanent decision for a temporary problem.
Problems that can seem overwhelming and too much to handle. For nearly 50 years, Suicide Prevention Week has been working to help people cope and save lives. According to Atlanta-based Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, suicide is one of the leading causes of death in the U.S.
This is not just about race or class.
As licensed clinical psychologist Dr. Kristen Carruthers says, it can impact anyone.
No matter their socioeconomic status, their race, their age, we know that teen suicides have increased, as well as deaths of young people since the COVID-19 pandemic. And so it's a really major issue in the United States.
The largest group, men.
There is a stigma associated with men admitting that they are having difficulty or struggles. They can be seen as weak.
And youth also struggle at a high rate, particularly with the stress of social media.
People in that 10 to 24 age range are experiencing issues with maybe bullying, teasing, feeling isolated or unloved, believing that they've made some mistake that they can't come back from.
That's why it's important to know the signs.
We need to be looking out for people who have suddenly withdrawn, who previously were engaged with friends and family members. We need to watch out for people who've lost jobs, who don't know where their next meal or their income is going to come from. We need to watch out for family members who feel burdened.
And check in with those who don't present noticeable changes.
Check on your strong friends. Many times those people wear a mask.
And sometimes asking questions can make the difference.
How are you doing today? No, how are you really doing?
All to help make better choices to life's challenges.
Choose life. There are people who care and who can help.
And if you or someone you know is suffering from depression, you can text 988 for the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. It's available 24 hours a day in English and Spanish. You'll find more helpful resources on our website, fox5atlanta.com. And this is one of those things, Elise, you say all the time, don't be afraid to reach out to people, and don't be afraid to ask questions as well, because you just never know what people are going through.
Yeah, first step, obviously, what we're doing, talking about it.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah,
That's the most important thing, yes.